Alright. How you doing?
I'd like to tell you all a fairy story. This was a story that my grandfather used to tell me when I was a young man. Grandfather we used to call Grufata. And when Grufata was a young man, he decided he would try and get away from all the troubles and wars that were happening in the city. So he walked from the town till he came to the forest, and he walked slowly through the forest, and he went many miles through trees. Deeper and deeper he went into the forest until he came to this part of the woods, and there he built his very cabin. Now, Grufata was a very prosperous man, and he knew how to survive in the forest, because with him he brought his good, sharp axe, which he could chop the trees to make his cabin, and to make all the furniture and supply wood for his little hearth, where he would cook his dinner of squirrel pies and deer and all the little birds that he would catch. Because Grufata also brought his rifle to the forest, and with his rifle he'd go out hunting, bang! And shoot all the birdies down. You got any birdies out there? Birdies? Bang! Bang! Now, as Grufata would go through the forest, he would hear the little birdies chat, and he would chat with them, because truth was Grufata was a little lonely in the forest, with no one there to talk to, only the birdies. And he'd see the birdies doing their gay little dances, romancing with their other birdies, making their nests, and he would grow lonely, because he had no one to make nest with. And when he'd finish his hard day out, hunting and chopping wood, and he'd go back to the cabin, he was a little bit lonely at night. Because when night came, Grufata would always go back to the cabin, because he knew the creatures of the woods came out in the night and done their hunting. Creatures like the owl, Grufata also knew that in the forest there lived a ferocious bear. All the animals were scared of the bear, because he was very ferocious and very angry. But what made Grufata's blood chill even more was at night he would hear the sound of a lone wolf. A lone wolf.
Wow.
And the wolf howl was very sad sounding. And Groovator often wondered, was the wolf lonely too? But the wolf and the bear wasn't the only animals that lived in the forest. Also lived the stag.
What was the noise again?
The stag was the majestic king of the forest. And he ruled over all other beasts. One morning, as Groovator woke and was making his breakfast of berries and lichens and honey, he smelt the strange musk coming from outside the cabin, and he heard a loud roar. Looking through the window of his cabin, he came face to face with the stag. Instinctively, Groovator reached for his rifle and bearing down on the stag. Although he had his mighty horns in his sights, he could not bring himself to pull the trigger. The stag simply let off another tremendous roar, turned and nonchalantly wandered off through the forest. Groovator could not but help follow the stag, and keeping his antlers in his sights, he followed him through the forest for many hours. Until he arrived in a deep part of the forest he had never been before. And as the night came, the stag's antlers slowly disappeared through the darkness of the branches. Now, Groovator was all alone in the forest, and the creatures started to come to life. You could hear twigs snapping, the animals coming to life. Scared, Groovator sat down under a tree. And as the darkness came, he slowly waited for the morning time. And as he sat there, all still, he thought he could hear a strange voice. A strange singing coming from somewhere through the trees. As it grew louder, he thought he could distinguish words, but who could be here in the forest in the dark? Forgetting his fears, he crept through the bushes and inched up on the strange voice, enchanting, lilting sound that grew louder. And he came closer upon it, till he thought he must almost be on it, and he must find the strange creature that made the sound. As he thought he must be almost on the sound, the voice suddenly stopped. He looked through the bushes, and he found the bear and the wolf, and they were having a tremendous fight. Two beasts crashing together, claws and teeth locked in death grip. Frozen to the spot with terror, Groofather raised his rifle. It looked like the wolf was going to win, but then the bear got the better of the wolf. Raising his rifle, Groofather fired off shots. Bang! 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 And sure enough, scared from the flash of the gun and the sting of the bullets, the bear crashed through the trees and disappeared into the woods. Went quiet again.